Far removed from the formality of Washington, Hollywood Boulevard in Los Angeles is distant geographically and culturally from the nation's capital. Tony, a tattoo artist, says he refuses to lose sleep over yet another episode of dysfunction in Washington.
I can't do anything about it, so I'm not going to stress over something I can't change. So I just take care of myself and my family, and that's all I can do.
Welcome to Hollywood. Where are you from?
Others hope for yet another last-minute deal to avert a government shutdown.
They're not going to let it go. This is America. They have to do something.
I mean, the Republicans are nuts.
Some blame Republicans for near-constant fiscal drama.
They're wasting their time, and they're threatening to shut down the government. I mean, they don't care about anybody but themselves.
Others blame President Barack Obama and his signature health care law.
I support defunding Obamacare. I think Obamacare is a disaster. When they say government shutdown, doesn't mean that everything's going to stop.
And some prefer not to follow the news in Washington.
Not as much as I should, I admit, and I probably represent quite a few people. But about the budget impasse, I kind of think it happened so many times before.
With fiscal showdowns common, some Americans may shrug at Washington's current impasse. But that will change if the federal government closes on October 1st, according to analyst Stan Collender.
This will start to have an impact on people's thinking when it has an impact on their lives. Not when they're hearing about the possibility on the news, but when they call the Department of Education and there's no one there to answer the phone. Or they need a visa or a passport done and there's no one there to process it.
Collender thinks this time a shutdown is more likely than not, and that Americans are suffering from what he calls crisis fatigue. No one should underestimate the consequences of a shutdown, according to Democratic Senator Charles Schumer.
I think the American people get very aware when the stock market goes down 2,000 points.
In New York, some urge consequences for members of Congress.
I think they should all be fired.
From New York to Los Angeles, Americans could do just that in next year's congressional elections. Michael Bowman, VOA News, Washington.